Update. I'm Susie Thompson. A worldwide meta outage has affected Facebook, Messenger, WhatsApp, Instagram and Threads overnight. The issue was seeing users logged out and correct passwords were being rejected between about 2:20 Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time and just before 5 a.m. Similar issues have been reported across the US and Britain, but everything's back up and running. Within 45 minutes, hashtag Facebook down was the number one trending topic on X, and owner Elon Musk had to stir the pot, saying, if you're reading this post, it's because our servers are working. 3 people have been charged after a protest on Melbourne's Westgate Bridge. Yesterday's protest disrupted peak hour traffic with Extinction Rebellion protesters climbing on a rental truck parked across 3 city-bound lanes, and they refused to come down for 2.5 hours. One of the protesters was Violet Coco, who was previously jailed in New South Wales for a similar stunt on the Sydney Harbour Bridge before her conviction was overturned.
We are in a climate and ecological emergency, and our actions today and every day impact the habitability of our planet.
A cherry picker was used to bring them down. 2 have been jailed for 21 days, while the 3rd has been released on bail. WA police are calling for calm in Broome after 3 young indigenous children were restrained with cable ties. Officers were called to a Cable Beach home where they allegedly found a 6-year-old girl and 7-year-old boy tied up in a driveway. Police say an 8-year-old boy freed himself. This woman witnessed the incident.
They was frightened, they was crying and shaking and singing out for their mum. It would have been over an hour. We was yelling at him, telling them to release them, but he just wouldn't give up.
The children were checked by paramedics before being reunited with family. A 45-year-old man has been charged with aggravated assault. Briefly, in other news, investigators believe a lithium-ion battery was the cause of a fire in the New South Wales Lake Macquarie region that claimed 2 lives. Several people have been injured in a collision between a bus and an SUV on the Gold Coast. And while people fled a bushfire in country Victoria, Beaufort residents have been done for speeding. They were snapped by a camera left operating in the emergency zone. The tickets are expected to be revoked. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, the Australian Rugby League Commission is promising to come down hard on any incidents of racist abuse. Rooster Spencer Leniu is accused of calling Broncos star Ezra Mam a monkey. Commission Chair Peter V'landys says there's absolutely no tolerance for racism in rugby league.
We all have feelings, we all have sensitivities, and people should think before they say things to anybody, not just a rugby league player. Your words do hurt. That's if he said them. He's got to be given due process yet and natural justice. We've got to make sure that he actually did say that.
And St Kilda defender Jimmy Webster has been handed a 7-game suspension for rough conduct. Webster pleaded guilty over a high bump on North Melbourne co-captain Jai Simpkin, which left him concussed during the first quarter of Sunday's practice match. In entertainment news, Taylor Swift has entered the political fray, encouraging her fans to vote in the Super Tuesday Primaries. However, the singer stopped short of endorsing Joe Biden. She's told her millions of US fans to vote for the party that most represents them. And Kevin Spacey's completed his first movie since being cleared of sexual assault allegations. The Oscar winner plays a character called the Devil in the psychological thriller The Contract, filmed in Rome. It's yet to be given a release date. And that is the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you later on for another update. I'm Susie Thompson.